Next topic. All right, so this next topic, yeah, I mean, T, man, this guy's been in trouble for, I don't know, like for the last couple of years, and it just doesn't seem to be getting any better. At that time, of course, I'm talking about your guy Ezra Miller. And I mean, it seems like just the trouble just stacks upon stacks. This guy is, I don't know if the WB is going to be able to ignore this thing for much longer. But here's the article right here. Says family. This is from the New York Post. Okay, this thing is bigger than just entertainment, right? Family claims actor Ezra Miller is controlling their teen in a cult situation. What in the hell is going on? I mean, this is insane right now. So let me just read this through real quick. So it says here, Sarah Jumping Eagle grew up on the Pine Ridge Reservation of South Dakota, one of the poorest counties in U.S., graduated from Stanford Medical School, so on and so forth. Now 50, Jumping Eagle never expected to wind up on a busy street in Santa Monica last month in a physical brawl with the Flash star Ezra Miller, age 29. But she believes that the troubled Hollywood superhero has brainwashed, assaulted, and possibly drugged her 18-year-old daughter, Dakota Iron Eyes. After grooming the girl for years, Miller is now traveling with Dakota and several other young women in California, she told the Post. He's not letting Dakota or the other girls bathe or wear makeup, Jumping Eagle claimed on the Post. They have asked his permission. It's an R. Kelly type situation, and it's very scary. What is going on with this dude right now? I mean, this guy is making the news in the ways that you absolutely don't want your actors making the news. Now it's looking like maybe this is some kidnapping stuff going on. He's grooming a young child. He's been doing it for years. I'm just like, the WB's got to get this guy out of here. I mean, there's no way in the world they can let this Flash movie come out with this kind of stuff, drop it. And I mean, like, they're on the point where they're, and I don't know if it's in this particular article, but no, I don't think it's in this article, but they are trying to catch this guy. Like, they're looking for this guy, trying to catch him, and they're unable to. They're unable to find where this guy is, where is he at, what's he doing. They can't get a hold of him. They can't contact his child. I mean, at this point, I think you got to just say, you know what, Ezra, we got to just pull the plug on this movie. What do you think's going on right now?
I think he's a young man who just, I don't know, man. I don't know this man. I mean, he's okay as Barry, as the Flash. I mean, like, I hope he gets the help he needs, man. I hope those people around him get the help, and I hope he changes his mind. I could care less about Barry or the Flash. I don't care.
Okay. So you done with the movie? This movie is just a nothing burger for you anyway, so you just done watching it?
It's tainted. Just like the show is tainted. It's tainted. It'll have this stain on it. You can't recover from this. You cannot recover from this. And they're pushing it out. They knew. Remember, we were saying this before. They knew this all along. That's why they kicked this movie down the road. This movie was supposed to come out next month, and they kicked it out to a whole another year because they're just trying to drag this out to see, okay, maybe the legal wars will go back, man. We can kind of heal it. They'll put him on a community service campaign, doing something, dude. What? How can you push? He'll be the victim somehow in this. He'll be the victim, and he'll be seen as this instead of a young man who's just, man, he's just tripping, man. This story is all too familiar with Hollywood and just, success. It just comes way too much, man. He's 29, hanging out with a kid that's 18. What are you doing, dude?
I mean, for years too, it said here, it's talking about that this relationship or whatever that, they've been discussing has been going on for years. And I'm just blown away the fact that I'm waiting for Warner Brothers to come out. I know that, right now they have bigger fish to fry in terms of, okay, let's make sure that this person, Dakota, gets home safely to their parents and their families. But, David Zaslav has been cleaning house. He's been, his axe has been out. It's been sharpened. He's been cutting things off left and right. I cannot imagine that they are going to just roll the Flash movie out anymore at this point. Not with all of this type of stuff where they're saying Ezra Miller has brainwashed, assaulted, and possibly drugged a child, and now they're on the run, and he's not letting people make any phone conversations or any of that kind of stuff. I don't know where they go from here. I mean, at some point in time, Warner Brothers has to say something, don't they?
Do you see the hypocrisy in things? Even with myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, just move on to the next thing. But they went hard on R. Kelly, hard on him, and this man is actually like doing stuff
Yeah.
that's worse. It's like, oh, okay, move on. Like I'm just totally desensitized to what this dude. Like if you're gonna be fair, whoa, hold on. There's no such thing, audience. I've got some. I'm gonna look you right in the eye. There's no such thing as being fair. It's not such thing. This is a situation. There's no such thing as being fair. I don't know what to say with this young man. I don't care more about the movie than what's right for those people. I don't. I could care less if that movie come out. It's unnecessary at this point. You're going in a new direction.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessary.
Yeah, I mean the scary part about it, and you can read this. This was an update that happened on Thursday, where Dakota posted a video on Instagram Thursday defending herself against accusations she's being controlled by Miller. It's nobody's business, and nobody is owed a story or outcome. She said in the 2-minute video, "This is my life, and these are my decisions, and I'm disappointed in my parents and the press in every way." So, mother is saying one thing, daughter is saying something else. She is 18, so maybe she's allowed to go out and do whatever it is that she wants to do. But just the negativity that surrounds this guy, at some point in time, WB has to say, they have to come out, they have to make a stand. I know that's a lot of money that they're talking about losing, but at some point in time, it's like, hey, we got to cut ties with this guy. He cannot show up in any more WB projects, no matter what they are. I don't care if they fit. What's that?
I would not release the movie.
I would release I would redo it. At some point in time, you could cut him out of the movie, get the people that everybody's been saying, hey, go get Grant Gustin, from the, or maybe you get somebody else. But, like, you've dedicated a lot of money, a lot of actors and people have put their time and energy into doing this film. Michael Keaton is in this thing. Do you just say, we're just not going to release it, or we'll release it on HBO Max?
I release the DVD. I do DVD sales.
Okay. All right, folks, what do you think? Is WB now back up against the wall where they have to do something in terms of, hey, we're not going to release this film at all, or we're going to go ahead and reshoot all of the scenes with Ezra Miller in it? Or do we just say, hey, you know what, let's just drop it on DVD and whatever happens, happens? Go ahead, drop down in the comments, give me your thoughts and your opinions and suggestions on that. All right, T, we got another topic coming.